Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
At the 30.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Cook has it, left side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Dalvin Cook. An 8-yard pickup.
So we have reached halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook on the carry.
Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 20.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A gain of 7 yards.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Shreds the tackle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Derek Nottie.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Damian Wilson on the tackle.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. They run. Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Brought him down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down, Minnesota.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Give to Cook out of the gun. Still on his feet. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Damian Wilson in on the stop. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 33 and a first. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touch. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Cook. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. On the carry, it's Cook. He'll have a first down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The 5-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Short of the goal line.
To throw, Cousins. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
The defense was almost too good on that play. It took away all of his targets.